Good evening. How's it going tonight? I am more paranoid than normal about things being stable right now, because we have a 9070 XT in the system. And it was a bit of a pain. There's a reason they call it the Linux minigame for setting up an early adopter GPU. But we got it, and it was a single one-line fix. And now I'm recording 4K and streaming, and the GPU doesn't even care. So, if it dies randomly, hang around and I'll be back in less than 2 minutes while I reboot. But I put it through some pretty crazy stress tests. Hey, Jaxie. How's it going? Yeah, it's been quite nice, actually. More Linux problems. Actually, so I tested it on Windows. So I humbled myself and I booted into Windows and tried it to see if it was a Linux or a Windows problem, and it was just a straight up brand new GPU durability problem or stability problem, because I had it day one. So after stream Thursday, I started putting it in, and it took me until today to get it stable enough that I was comfortable using it. So just one more hour and then you can go home. Oh, you still working? Yeah, I guess it is like what, 5 o'clock there? How am I? I'm doing pretty good, thanks. It's been a long couple of days. Our switch over here. A little baby, still sick, and haven't figured out what's going on yet. So, but we are here. And if I remember right, I want to look at these. Can you see achievements in here? I don't use this interface ever. I don't know. Achievements, there it is. Die within 60 seconds of waking up. I was looking at these after I got Pachu. Because... Guten Tag. Hello, sir. How are you this fine evening? Also, I will say this with my full chest with no remorse. Fuck PayPal. That's all. After Thursday, they locked my account for suspicious activity because it's a business account and they didn't like the description that I put in there. So now it's in review, waiting for them to clear it up. Anyway. So, yeah, PayPal is being PayPal. Those jerks. Yeah, this is why I don't use PayPal for my freelancing work, actually. I've not had it happen with that small of an amount before. I mean, small of an amount. I had it happen when a client was paying me multiple thousands of dollars, and then they locked it. And it was a big problem, but oh well, should be only a couple of days until they clear it up. 60 seconds, you say? I wonder, is this less than 60 seconds? Nice. That's how I feel about PayPal. That's a good way to start a stream, right? Shortest loop ever. All right. Now that I got that out of my system. Again, going through VODs, I realized that Edelrock has a big-ass crater on the backside of it that I never investigated. Where are you, Mun? Are you down here? And now that I'm thinking to go investigate it, I'm not gonna be able to find it. There it is. So I want to go investigate this, and then it is full send into Giant's Deep. Because I suspect there to be something inside of that giant cyclone. And I want to find out if there is. Alright. Yes. Here we go. The entire half of the moon that's missing that I never investigated. I also need to start using this match velocity feature more. Boom. All right. I wish there was a way to... Oh, hello. I wish there was a way to leave the headlights on the ship. Chert's research notes. Property of Chert. This is an old crater. The neat thing here is that the composition of the samples I took from the impact site match the composition of the ice on the outskirts of Dark Bramble. That's weird. I'd posit that Edelrock was hit with a piece of the planet that used to be where Dark Bramble now lies. Had a customer come in? Customer? What kind of work do you do? Retail stuff? Oh, and Jaxie, you might have missed it. Sell Lazy Boys? It's been a long time since I've sat in a good Lazy Boy. Too bad shipping from Alaska would be nasty. What was I gonna say? I can't remember now. Oh, you missed me. Getting in an achievement. I was looking through the achievements the other day and saw it gone in 60 seconds. It's like, oh, I can do that. So I just yeeted off the launch tower. Yeah, I pay a lot to ship in the first place. Yeah, that is an easy one. Actually, now that I think... Okay, I'm going to finish reading this and I want to go back and look at them and see what the other ones are, because I don't remember them. That one just stuck in my head. So... you know, funny enough, when it comes to furniture, we don't really have much. We have, like, an old rocker, like, comforter rocker from my wife's grandma, and that's about it as far as, like, living room furniture goes. The rest of the living room is, like, an old ladder and a rung triangle made out of, like, dowels that I built up for the kids to climb on and stuff. So they, it's essentially a jungle gym built into our living room so that the kids can be active in the winters and stuff, and we just sit on the floor, so. Not as comfy, but at least they have something to do. So. Okay, so to follow up on... Maybe there are more fragments of the old planet Dark Bramble destroyed on the other astral bodies in the solar system. Get some pillows in your set. Yep, that's pretty much what we do. Some pillows. Actually, one of them is an old chair cushion and that kind of stuff, because in your 30s, new DLCs happen every year. So this year it was my left knee decided to hate me. Then I watched the kids get up and down super quick, and it's like, I feel old. When you left the server while I was using your tent. Wait, what? Okay, I was like, this doesn't make sense to me. I'm missing something. Don't say that, I'm 33. Hey, I'm 32, so yeah, it happens. I will say though, I has started I'll tap from the game. Nice. I approve the confusion. That's hilarious. 34. So what I'm hearing you say is that like early mid 30s is the target audience for Outer Wilds. So far, haven't had any issues. So that's good. My eyes are terrible, and I've always had tons of problems with them. But I always thought it was just bad lenses, and then I started seeing a performance eye specialist on the recommendation of my optometrist, and I don't think there's anything else here. This person specializes in like sports injuries. Oh, geez. So she deals with mostly football players who have had nasty concussions and stuff like that. And after 4 hours of evaluation, she's like, "Yeah, so you got hit in the head a lot as a kid, didn't you?" And apparently my eyes do this number and don't work together, so they're going opposite angles of directions. So, yeah, that would be why reading is very difficult for me, actually, because my... are you familiar with the Tobii eye trackers? They're marketed to, I think, mostly gamers and automotive. Got that from talking to you before she looked at your eyes? Yes. Where's Giant Steep? Where are you? Yeah, she actually asked me at one point, she's like, you're really observant. Do you want to, like, get the training and come work with us after this? Which was interesting. We're gonna have to go around the sun. So she's pretty confident that she'll be able to help out over the course of about 6 months and get things squared away. So we'll see. Not getting my hopes up because this is a whole life thing. I've been dealing with this since I was a kid. But then again, I did get kicked in the head by a cow. I've gotten thrown across a barn by mama cow. Snowboarding accident, and then a near head-on car crash a little over a year ago. So my brain's been through a lot. It was really interesting, the tests they were doing too, like checking rods and cones using different colors in your peripheral vision. Always nice when you that thing you thought was just normal turns out to be something that you can actually do something about. Absolutely, yeah. Yeah, that's 100% true. And I mean, this is the first time I've seen like medical professionals in 15 years. Oh, we're gonna crash into that thing, aren't we? Nope, we're good. You know, typical. Man, I'm not sick, so I'm not gonna go to the doctor kind of a thing. All right, I need to find my facepalm place. Is this it? No, this is not it. So yeah, we'll see. We'll see if it actually helps. But what I was saying about the Tobii eye trackers, if you're not familiar with them, they're like a binocular infrared camera system that is used to track eye location. And I don't know if they ever actually successfully deployed it in automotive, but I know that it got pretty big in gaming for a while, similar to the Track IR headpieces. And I don't know, that it doesn't work for me, but I also don't play many games where it would be really useful. But they repurposed that technology to quantify reading problems. So the report from that was basically a heat map of a page of text that I was reading. You've heard of them? Yeah. So yeah, and it showed like you're skipping lines, you're rereading this portion. I think excuse me. Okay, well, we're gonna take advantage of that and go up here. That works out. I was gonna try to figure out how to get up here. So yeah, it like tracks your eye jumps and line resets and stuff, and the conclusion was that my brain is essentially trying to read 2 lines of text at once. So that resulted in me rereading almost the entire thing 3 times. You know, that timing? Exactly. It's perfect. And then my reading speed was, I think, 65 words a minute, when the average for our age group should be like 225. So, yeah, it's pretty wild. Yeah, I was impressed with the use for it too. I really like that. It's, in my mind, it's a better application of the technology than gaming anyway. Okay. Flux, we haven't seen that in a while. I'm curious. Is sending a being's memory back in time the same as sending the being itself back in time? Okay, that question is like up there with some of these physics of relativity, and like at the speed of light, you measure the speed of light, it's still the speed of light, that kind of stuff. And how photons don't experience time passing. Like, that's some metaphysics bullshit. As an example, if we were to send my memories back in time, is that the same as sending me back in time? Not my physical body, but my essence. That would make sense. It's wild to think about. Yeah. Have you ever dove into even the more simple stuff like the double slit experiment? Like, makes my brain hurt just thinking about that. Quantum physics in general just kind of blows my mind. Don't get me wrong, it's fascinating, but there's very few things that make my brain hurt as much as quantum physics does. It's simple, yeah, right? Double slit is crazy. Proof for universe runs off magic. Just, I'm thinking of Aslan, like the deep magic. I imagine there are 2 different actions. Got to start to think about quantum physics. Oh yeah, okay. Wouldn't both actions be effectively the same? I guess so. Suppose that time was being rewritten. I believe this is different than receiving memories from what is effectively the future. You know, that's one really interesting thing about this. About this whole memory time reset thing. Like whenever there's fiction about time travel, it's like, don't talk to yourself, don't talk to anyone you know, don't change anything you're here as an observer, that kind of stuff, right? So what we're doing here, technically time travel, technically breaking the rules, I don't know. And now that I'm talking about time travel, I'm remembering the news reports from the 1920s? Talking about finding some dude walking on the beach in really strange clothing, carrying something that, by the description they wrote down, sounds like an iPhone. Or the dude that showed up, I think it was in New York, from the 50s with a camera that had perfect condition film that they developed. And it was a type of film that was not able to be manufactured for something like 40 years. Something like that. It's like, if you've ever watched the TV show Fringe, is it Fringe? I think it was Fringe. All this weird sciencey stuff. It's like, yeah, sometimes reality is stranger than fiction. I love talking about that stuff too. It's just like, Is it real? Were they telling the truth? Were they writing fiction and we found it and interpreted it as reality? Or is there some wibbly wobbly timey-wimey nonsense going on? It's really fascinating to me. Okay. But isn't the end result identical in either case? Yeah, it would be. Technically, you are more seeing many possibilities of the future. Yeah. Like each time. Or when you go back, you're seeing how it could iterate. Oh, dude. Okay. And that gets into multiverse theory too. It's like, is time travel real, or are you jumping timelines? Like, each time we loop in this game, is it actually a loop, or are they triggering a jump into that exact point in another timeline? Now my brain's gonna really start hurting. So, I think that covers everything here. Oh, ow. So now, come on. Come on. There we go. Now the question is, how do we get down to the belly of the beast? Good there. It would almost fit better why black holes would be involved. Oh, that's a good point. Jumping to parallel universes. I like where this is going. All right. There's also this Gabriel. Oh boy. What are you doing over there? Okay, so are you seeing that stutter on your end? Because that's a rough one. Oh, well, screwed it up. I think that is it is. I think that's inside this big cyclone. I can't fly and read chat at the same time. I already read that chat and I'm just losing my mind. Okay, so we're gonna have to, like, jump this, aren't we? Let's get out of the atmosphere. Is that far enough? It is. Oh, I almost... Hello? What are you? I almost crashed into you. The air in here is spinning, making it hard to bottle this thing. Big ol' elevator up to the top. Alright, here we go. Let's land this sucker. I can't believe I hit that on the first try. Tell you less baseball moments. Fair, yeah. I feel tired, but my brain is a lot less tired today. Thursday was rough, man. All right, let's get out of here. This thing is massive. is that... That might be a door. You like this part a lot? Getting my suspense up. And I stand by it. 2x gravity sucks. One second. Hopefully that wasn't coming through too weird. I just realized that I had 2 audio streams from the game audio coming through. Oops. So I realized after Thursday's stream too that I had alert sounds for followers and the donation stuff and all that, and none of the audio sources were actually coming through to stream. So I was hearing them, but stream wasn't hearing them. So that's unfortunate. But honestly, I do love the different planets having different gravity from gameplay perspective. Absolutely, 100%. Yeah, I very much agree with that. Be welcomed in this place. This tower shares with all who ask the knowledge needed to make his or her first quantum journey. Oh? Really? I forgot I haven't looked at the ship log in a while. This is a long ways up. That's a really long ways up. What is going on? Enter this place without friends, however. These are lessons to learn for yourself. You have my attention now. Scatter chat. Begone. Interesting. This is like some kind of open ceremonial chamber? The red lightning is amazing on the green planet. I love the contrast. Yeet! Oh, nice. They catch you. Oh, it's gonna be like that. Seek the wandering arch. It was over on the other side, and then it came over here. Okay. That seemed too easy. I'm no friend. Just a casual observer, fly on the wall. You. What are you? Unidentified. And gone. That's spoopy. That's really spoopy. Stop it! Go away! You're freaking me out. I can't cease to observe you either. I want to teleport to where you're going. Okay, so we go down, I guess. What? You're going to be difficult to get to, aren't you? Yeah, that's what I thought. Observing the quantum object. Observing a quantum object. Observing an image of a quantum object. These are the same. Okay. Yeah, I understand. I like that mechanic. I think that hint was a little too on the nose. Like, the hint was nice. But at least write it in Greek or something to make it difficult. That's a really cool puzzle, though. They still take long? They don't understand the hint? How? They literally told you how to make it work. That was one of those where it's like I could see the hallways going around behind, right? And I knew that I was either going, like, I was probably going to have to, like, figure out the pattern where it jumped in order to predict where it was going next in order to catch it at the right spot. Oh, man. It makes you yell at the TV. They're used to games not making them think. Yeah, 100%. That's true. I want games to make me think. This is why I like playing chess so much. Make me burn calories with my gray matter. I forget the tools I have, so it doesn't even occur to them. That's true. I do remember when I found the ghost matter for the first time out in the wild, I did remember pretty quickly to use the camera to see it. The arch and crystal did not naturally meet. You know, here I am talking about loving puzzles and make my gray matter burn calories. How long did it take me to figure out that I had to dive underneath the island to get inside? Just because I like puzzles does not mean I'm good at them. And that wasn't even a puzzle. I've seen many people play through most of the game never using their camera to find ghost matter. Just walking right past that part of the village. Oh. That's unfortunate. Yeah, I'm like, I need to check every stinking corner in this thing. But game-wise, it's why they force you to figure it out. Unless you reset the loop. Yeah. So they end up thinking twice about the crystals. Wow. So they end up thinking the crystals are the ghost matter, which is very unhelpful in a few places. Oh. Yeah, if you're short-circuiting the early sections, I could see why you would come to that conclusion, but you're also kind of doing yourself a disservice if you do that. Okay, so the arch and the crystal do not naturally meet. Mm-hmm. 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 Oh. Oh, you jerk. I had it. And then I walked right past the crystal. Maybe I have to take a picture of the crystal instead. Oh, wrong one. Why did my camera go away? That was rude. Is it easy now, huh? Yeah. There's levels to this. I'm watching some play and they don't know that the landed scout can rotate the camera. I could see it's not the most obvious part, but it is also written on the screen. So, I mean, they played the whole game without finding the photo mode. How did they do this section then? All right, let's see here. I need to take a picture of you. And then... Okay, come on. Rotate you around. Now you're going to be tricky on me, aren't you? There we go. All right. Hill bugger. Gamer's Achilles heel. Reading what's right in front of them. Absolutely. I refuse to agree that not seeing the remote scout rotate makes sense. Well, that's exactly what I was just thinking. Like, it's right there. Like, I will admit though, I've never watched the in-game model actually rotate while doing it. Just clever they didn't find photo mode, taking pictures. This mode. Yeah. That's one of those that's like, stop rushing. Take your time. Enjoy the game for the game and the mechanics, and the story, and the lore, not just finishing it. Too many people just try to finish way too quickly. Why are you here? Oh, that's gonna be fun. We're gonna run out of time in here probably too, huh? This is the last one, but we made it harder. Yeah, I do get it. The game goes against the way a lot of modern games, especially in AAA, are designed. Yeah. And that's probably why I don't... It's got to be a damn good AAA game for me to play it. And shoot, what was the last AAA game I've played? I don't even know. Maybe the first of the Tomb Raider remakes? Because I love indie games so much. They're so unique. And have, like, things like this that define the future people's gaming careers. It's funny being on Reddit, though, with posts like, I took off and saw one thing, now what do I do? It's called exploring. What would happen if I do this? Go try it now. I love... Oh, man. Well, and asking questions like that to any other community, like game community, might get you an answer, But I have a sneaking suspicion that asking that to the Outer Wilds community is going to get you a lot of, yeah, I wonder, or you should probably try it, or use your eyeballs. I love how there's so much like, this game is amazing. It has defined my life. It changed my life. Okay, tell me about it. No. It's always just, when you just try, dying has no consequences. Yeah, pretty much. And even design a list of things you can go do. You can first go in the required dialogue to get the launch codes. Yeah, exactly. It's all right there. I think in my own game design stuff. Oh, I'm getting wigged out here. In my own game design stuff, I want to take notes from how they designed this. The tutorial section in this game is really well done. Is that close enough? Nope, it's not. On timer now. Timer. Oh yeah, we're getting close to the end of the loop, aren't we? Difficult to watch the no-clip documentary when you're done with the base game. I've got to look into the like licensing and TOS stuff, but I wonder if that's something that we could do as like a watch along on stream. I'd be really curious to talk to you guys and watch through it together if that's something you'd be interested in doing. Okay, come on now. Yeah, that's fair. No! Yeah, this is gonna be tricky. Come on. There we go. Okay. Does it not come closer? No, there's gotta be... I'm missing something about the camera angles here. Yeah. Round 2. Wait for it. Maybe. So close, but so far. Yeah, this is a weird one, because I was expecting it to drop down. But they're not landing where I expect them to. I'm a doofus. You gotta take a picture of the one behind you and then walk up to the next one. That's what you gotta do. Because the reason that they're close enough that it should connect. Fair. Talk about forgetting the tools that you have. I literally just used it like 3 times and then I forgot about it. All right. Yeah, that's probably how I gotta do that. Let's look at this while we're here. A few things. By the way, I technically lied last time. You technically unlock the sleep at the campfire after 2 deaths. Oh. They didn't have them in the first place, so you forgot. Interesting. I only discovered that after I had been playing for a couple of streams, so I didn't know that that was actually an unlock that wasn't there from the beginning. Actually, now that I say that, I think I remember when it came in, but I didn't realize it was like an unlock thing, and I've never used it. At least not intentionally. Ocean depths, man. We got a lot that we unlocked here. There's a strong current beneath the surface. Yep. Wait. Feldspar? Found a way to reach the core of Giant Steep. Isle of Thorny Vines. Your frozen jellyfish. Okay. Anglerfish and frozen jellyfish. And a big, rooty, nasty planet is not comforting. Imagine if you didn't. You could sleep forever the first time you wake. You could sleep for the first time you wake up. The loop thickens. Dark Bramble doesn't care about your feelings. It doesn't. Is it bad that when you said that Dark Bramble doesn't care about your feelings, I'm just picturing Ben Shapiro's face in the middle of Dark Bramble. Facts! Ah! Why? I don't want to think about that. Oh, man. Okay. Feldspar headed to Dark Bramble after reaching the core of Giant Steep. Okay. Now this is interesting. Because I thought I did everything at the construction yard. It's even scarier than Dark Bramble actually is. Okay, well at least I have a reference point. I thought I did everything there. I missed something. Okay. For some reason I know I put the orbital probe cannon on indefinite hiatus. The cannon was not asked to fire. According to a Noma computer, the long-range probe was recently launched from the orbital probe cannon. But there's more to go there. Puppies and rainbows? I mean, if the puppies had 10-foot-long teeth and the rainbows were the color of my fear. My structure's designed to pair. Okay, we got that. Each storage unit inside Ashwin Project is equipped with a mask. Yep. Structures were designed to only activate once the Ashwin Project succeeded or in the event that it failed. Are we in a failure state? Is that what this is? Central chamber is physically sealed off with an immensely thick protective shell. I planned to construct technology capable of producing a 22-minute negative time interval. Every memory recorded by a Nomai statue is transmitted to a corresponding storage unit. Yep. An advanced warp core was approved for installation at the center of the central chamber of Ashtwin. Ooh, a nice barn, call it Dark Bramble. Talk about a niche nerd destination. I would go. This one here. The Tower of Quantum Trials. Okay. I kind of want to go back to try to get into that top section of the tower on Brittle Hollow before going back here. Because I never did get up into the top of that, and I wonder if I'm missing something relevant there. So, Probably should. Real quick, I drink too much water today. I will be right back and we'll go adventuring. Alrighty. Now that I don't feel like my bladder's going to explode, maybe I can fly a straight line. Okay. Let's do this. Come here, broken nastiness. Oh. Okay. Forward as well as up, please. This music is going to be forever ingrained in my psyche. Okay. I must have quantum knowledge. Give it to me. Still haven't figured out how to get to the Southern Observatory either. There's a random unrelated YouTube video I was watching, and they used the End Times song for this game. Immediate PTSD. Oh no. I don't actually know the names of the songs. I want to be able to fly that, but I don't think I can. Not like that, I can't. Oh, Automod, thank you for doing your job. Guess what, Tenacious Peel? That is what I call an Instaban. Bye-bye. Yep, viewer bot ad. I figured out that they use a when they put the message in chat, they do space.com in between like the main and the ending of the URL. So I put that into an automod filter, and now it just pops in here, and then I ban them and report them after stream, and like 5 minutes later I get a, oh yeah, that was a bot, thanks for reporting it. And they're gone. Yeah, it's pretty boring. Not exactly exciting. Alright. This is not going how I wanted to. Space.com, man. Yeah, so... Okay. I was hoping that I could... Ow. Could make that work, but... apparently not. Is the only way to do this, then, to wait? No. You say, it can't be that. There's got to be a different way in there. Like, if the only way to get in there is to wait is to get sucked into the black hole and then fly there, that... I don't know. It's just archaic enough to fit with this game, but there's got to be a different way in here. Kind of want to try that, but I don't think that's it. Is this gonna be like the one on Giant's Deep, where it's like painfully obvious? Good to know. Best proximity enough to trees. Yes and no. Well, there's no pool of water, so there's that. See people struggle with this one. You can say with the island statue too. Yeah. I almost made it up there one time by slingshotting myself around the black hole in the middle, but that seems a little excessive. You struggled with this one? This is probably not where I should be. Definitely not where I should be. Dead end. How did I get down here again? There's the stairs. Well, we're here. We'll just keep going. Just in case. Auto road. Alright. The Minecraft NPCs in here. 100% integrity. Okay. So it's gonna be a while. How to? It's too closed off. Flying in here, it's probably not an option. Oh! That's a corner. That didn't work. Hey, I'm catching a few. Alright, sounds good. I will probably still be fighting with this by the time you get there. Oh, that's awkward. The big-ass rock coming at us. Can I even get her probe up there? Stop it. Okay, that worked way straighter than I thought it would. Just don't add us. Sometimes there's a zoom feature on this. I thought that was gonna hit me. I just don't see any way in there. Try to walk out of this. There we go. Okay. So it's not gonna be over here. That's too obvious. Can't be underneath. And that is glass, I think. So how to get in there? I have to get oxygen and fuel here in a little bit. What was that? Clear now? No, it's not. This wouldn't be stumping me. These are impassable, right? Yeah, they are. Okay. I feel like I'm thinking about this backwards, because the top is intact. All the windows are intact. So there's gotta be something else, some other way to get in here. Go refuel and stuff a second. I mean, we've been here long enough that she's gonna get sucked into the black hole any minute anyway, so... Did I miss something obvious? That just goes down to the stairs. That goes down to the stairs. So I'm probably missing something obvious. I don't recall anything from the text. The trees are moving. So does it have something to do with the trees or the rock giving an access point? The trees are definitely sketchy though. I'll give you that. Oh, I saw this patch of grass and I was like, oh no, there's no way I'm right. So I really don't think that's actually it, but maybe. Okay. So there's gotta be something down farther. If there is actually a way in here that's not traveling through the black hole to do it, it's gonna bug me when I find it. You know. I would usually think that this outcropping is here for a reason. But I don't know what that reason is. Or if it's just here to screw with me. Well, I guess we're going down. Okay. Ow. Why is this here? Usually when there's shards like this that I've seen, they're disconnected. They cease to have their gravitational effect. Ow. So... gravity's too much to get up there. It's too tight to fly the ship in. I don't see any way in around the sides. And this just isn't gonna happen. Well, I guess we're going for a ride into the black hole then. Bink. Well, that's cool. Except that now it all blew away. It sucked me through, disconnected me, and now I don't know where it is. There it is. Well, we're doing it this way, I guess. I want to know if there's a way in here that isn't anti-gravity or zero gravity. Yeah, let's go inside and see. Okay, so we need some stones for those. Oh, wrong button. Don't see any. Just hanging out. So let's go up. There's a scroll right there. Come on, grab it. There we go. Oh man, the sun is getting angry too. I gotta be quick. Oh, no! I start hurrying and I forget how to button. Come on, there we go. Come on, game. We're gonna stop moving? No? We're not gonna stop moving? Okay, fine. What did I say? Well, okay. I don't know if this counts as solving it, considering that I'm floating in zero-G. If you're here to make your first pilgrimage to the quantum moon, you're almost prepared to set out on this deeply significant journey. Before you do, pause, remember your history. I want my money back. There. We make this journey not only for ourselves, but also to honor the members of our clan who came before us. Those who, after the crash that brought them to the star system, became stranded on Brittle Hollow and on Emmertoon with no communication between the two groups of survivors. Okay, that confirms what I'd wondered. If they had communication. These Nomai looked upward from two different planets and saw the same wandering moon visiting their skies. Ah, shit. This is the quantum moon kept their curiosity alive during this long period. After the two divided groups were able to reunite, it became our clan's united goal to find and visit the quantum moon. This took time, and many of the Nomai dreamed of seeing the quantum moon died before we discovered how to make the journey. Oh boy. When you reach the quantum moon, recall these Nomai and carry their curiosity onward with you. So I only read one of them. Okay. So the rocks hitting Brittle Hollow caused the planet to break. They're all RNG except the tower. They do some magic to make sure it doesn't fall in time. Okay, thank you. That was actually going to be my question. Is like, is this the intended method without cheese? Because that seems odd. Super cool though. Yeah, I like that they force you into like doing it multiple times, I guess. Not really just for the sake of doing it multiple times, but they make it valuable that way, I guess. Jump, use the black hole to slingshot and land on the upper part of the path. So I almost did that accidentally. And then I hit the wall instead and killed myself. It was badass. Your aim has to be so perfect. Don't really want to sit there for another 20 minutes. Trying to figure out how to get in there. A lot of people tend to struggle here. It's because they... Oh boy. Hey, gravity's a thing. Yeah, because they've got to think about it as a tool instead of an inconvenience. Yeah, and the way it distorts the visual around it is so difficult to navigate. Or you can sleep. I could try to figure out the Southern Observatory thing, because I tried that once already and kind of got stuck. And then I flew the ship into it and got to the ghost matter and got stuck again. I do like sleeping. And sleeping doesn't like me. Let me see if we can figure out the Southern Observatory while we're waiting. Because I know the... Oh, man. The path... Like this way with the sign on it. Be a little sketchy. So this shoots you straight out into the rock. This is not going to do anything to help. Is that going to actually hit the rock? It looks like it. Is it time to science? Ears must be warm for science. Yeah. Yeet. Oh, would you look at that? Oh. Okay. I totally expected to pancake myself or mosquito on windshield into that rock. Rude. Changing my gravitational field unsolicited. You all sorts of turned around already. Okay, so that's where we came from. Now we're up here. Keep following the breadcrumbs, I guess? the new little signs that say, by approaching this crystal, you consent to having your local gravity field altered. That's one of those things that's like, too much or just funny enough? Okay. I was thinking there might have been something off to the side here, but I guess I could have just gone straight. There's ice. I was just gonna jump on that, dude. Why? Alright. So this is where I flew into last time. If I remember, there's ghost matter right there, which I didn't find a way around. Ah, yes. The Wall of Pain and Death. Cool. Oh, hey, look. A conveniently placed ledge that I didn't see last time. Hello. Well, that's black holeness. Okay. Yeah. Wait a second. There's a hallway that way, and I don't know where it goes. Stop it! It looks like that's where I need to be. Ah, there we go. Nope. Alright, colliders. Behave. Okay. Let's do this. Boom. Hey, would you look at that? What is this music? That's gonna be the door out. Yo, giant steep. So this is gonna be the construction place? Yeah. Okay. Here it is. I don't think I've heard this song yet. I like it. Kanori Daz and I were lifting the orbital probe cannon components into orbit for assembly, and one somehow sank down beneath the current. Oh, it sank. It wasn't, it didn't fall off from orbit into the center. It sank during construction. Kano, you should have seen it. We thought it was impossible for any cannon components to sink even partially below the current, but ours sank straight to the core. Cassava convinced me not to try to recreate the phenomenon myself using other cannon parts. But we're very curious to know what happened. How could something pass through the current? My gratitude for your interesting question. This is exciting. Spire constructed a model of Giant's Deep here at Brittle Hollow's Southern Observatory. and reveals how an object might sink below the current. Ah. Kanoi, I'm unable to grasp the answer by looking through the projection pool. If I visit the observatory, would you kindly explain? If you don't mind the trek beneath the surface to the South Pole, I'd be delighted to see you. There are 2 trailheads, one at Brittle Hollow's gravity cannon and the other at the Tower of Quantum Knowledge. Okay. So somehow... Okay, that looked like a hole for some reason. A bunch of shenanigans going on up there. Casaba's construction yard has been using the cyclones on Giant's Deep to lift orbital probe cannon parts into orbit. Oh, that's fun. But one component was pushed down past the current that usually prevents anything from sinking in. Does that mean one of the cyclones is spinning the other way? Spire crafting a model to determine why this happened. An update. It's now clear there are 2 different types of cyclone. Most cyclones have giant deeps rotate clockwise. These are the cyclones Kasaba typically uses to send components into orbit. There also exists a rarer type of cyclone that spins in the opposite direction and pushes objects beneath the waters below the current. My gratitude, Spire. Kanoi is showing me your handiwork, and I'm intrigued by this secondary type of cyclone. But was it really necessary to build a model to tell me that? The model was only useful as we continue monitoring Giant's Deep. Also, I very much wanted to make the model. I love it. So that means if I walk into one of these, it'll shoot me up. Yeah, so that one pushed me up. So clockwise is up. Counterclockwise keeps it down. Alright. Interesting. Oh, that's neat. Alright, so Timber Hearth, Brittle Hollow, Giant's Deep. Why is there another one? Yo. One second, give it to you. How the hell are you supposed to get to that? Error. Unable to determine orbit. No signal detected matching any known criteria for the eye of the universe. Oh, okay. That makes a little more sense. It's like, okay, so it's way the heck out there, but if it's moving around like that, there's no way you're getting to it. How should our methods change as we continue to search for the eye of the universe? Mallow. We know that the eye looks... We know what the eye looks like thanks to the quantum moon. So what if we try to find the eye visually instead? Send out a probe. Mallow's idea is clever. We have no idea where the eye is in relation to here. The probability of launching a probe in the correct direction would be absurdly small. I believe I have a solution to that problem. Have you spoken to Remy and Pi about the technology they're developing? As we couldn't find the eye's signal using two different devices built for this exact purpose, we should discontinue... Oh boy. Discontinue this search method. About me being less tired. I think it's kicking in. We'd need to build a probe launching mechanism to cover these long distances quickly. A cannon in orbit around a celestial body would circumvent the need to escape gravity's pull. Giant's Deep would be a good choice. That's farthest from the sun. So it would provide the best angles for launch. And it's moonless, except when the quantum moon is visiting. Yes, let's build the cannon in orbit on Giant's Deep. Interesting. Well, okay. So we learned things. Southern Observatory accomplished. Problem is, I can't get back down. I read that one already. So now, to remember how to get inside, get to the, it's on the equator, I think. Oh, yeah, good point. Yeah, I don't know why I didn't think about that. For some reason, the location markers kind of disappear into the noise of my brain. Oh boy. Oh, this is gonna hurt. Okay, we're good. That was almost mosquito time. I noticed, so you could see if it fell already. Oh, good point. It's gotta be getting pretty close at this point. Okay. Listen here. 3%? Oh, we didn't cut that one close at all. We'll see if this thing holds me in place this time. Maybe. Who else do I need to find? Harmonica. Isn't that the first person on Idorok's moon? Wonder if I just never identified it. With the scope. Should probably go do that. Come on. Let me out of here. 1%. Oh, what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do that. That way I have a light bulb, so I can maybe find it better. Actually, it makes more sense to put it down here. Anytime now. So I already grabbed the scroll on the first level and read that one. So I can go straight up to the second level. Start digging through there. Hopefully I'll be able to get through it all. We'll see though. Okay, that one went out. So, one more? How do you even cheese this? Oh, here we go. Oh, you have to hit it straight through here and land on that top platform. Alright. Oh boy. There's the scout. Come on. Speaking of map markers being useful, I forgot that the scout gave one. Alrighty. Come on, let's get in here. Yeah. Ow. Alright, so this... We haven't done that, Seeing Stone yet. Right up to here. Yo, what is that doing here? Oh, that's how you do that. You use the match velocity before you read it, and then it does the pause. Okay. Bells. Welcome, Solanum. Your arrival here means you've completed your preparations on Giant's Deep and are ready to depart for the Quantum Moon. On your pilgrimage, the Quantum Moon will carry you, just as it carried me and many in our clan before me, to the moon's 6th and most secret location. You'll be aided in your pilgrimage by the shrine our clan built on the Quantum Moon. But remember this final rule. To explore the 6th location, the shrine must be on the moon's north pole. The ship just popped. Rip. Be aiding your pilgrimage by the shrine our clan built on the Quantum Moon. But remember this final rule. To explore the 6th location, the shrine must be on the moon's north pole. And it's saying that the shuttle was always... Man, I gotta hair or something tickling my eyeball. It always welcomed visitors at the South Pole. Be curious on your journey. What shrine? Okay. Surface interior. Yo, what? Can I touch it? What does it do? Nothing. You just bump into it. Okay. Tower shard up there. So this is just showing all the different locations and where the quantum moon is. Interesting. Oh, is this my ship? That's what you meant. How did it get in here? Sucks to be you, nerd. Okay, now what I haven't found is the seeing stone thing. Yeah, I didn't make the connection that that was my ship. Okay, hold on, wait a second. I want to double check something. The shrine our clan built on the quantum moon. But the quantum moon has always been this weird, like, amorphous blob, unless the quantum moon is actually not the thing that I've been seeing. Is there not? I must be missing it. 'Cause there's a station here. But I don't see the doodad. Anywhere. Holy smokes. I'm going shrimp mode and getting dizzy. Weird amorphous blob? Local man body shames them. Yes. Yes. I will. It is a sneaky bastard. Alright. I feel like it's probably hiding around here somewhere. Oh, hi. And I'm just totally missing it. Where's my gravity? Thank you. Or I had to grab it before coming in and didn't. That's hilarious that I'm still able to refill my oxygen up here. Well, shoot. It's gonna bug me that I never found that if it is here. This is down on the bottom. Too late now. Yeah, I don't see it. Alright. So we did the thing. We learned the thing. I have no idea what it's referring to about the shrine. I know that I can get the shuttle here and send it out, but I don't know if it ever even gets there. So many questions about the quantum moon still. So I think it's back to Giant's Deep. I also have to get to the interloper at some point. The Quum. Okay. It was there and then it was gone. The robe goes flying past. I don't know which sounds worse, calling something a quoom or a weird amorphous blob. Okay. Giant's Deep, you are up here. Come on. There we go. Positive velocity. Got it. You know, I want to go back and watch Firefly now. This just reminds me of Firefly so much. The, like, low-tech space travel. I love it. Have y'all seen Firefly? On the list of shows that should have been a crime against humanity to cancel. Of course, good. I have the physical copies of Firefly and Serenity. And I don't own physical copies of media much. I've gotten rid of most of them, put them on my, made archive copies and sold the physical media for most things. Alright, where's this big nasty? First I want to look. Clockwise, clockwise. Oh yeah, there it is. There's the counterclockwise one. Okay. I need to finish this nonsense first, though. So my wife was very much not into sci-fi or anything like that when I first met her. And one of the first things that I watched with her in the genre was Firefly, and after that she was hooked. It's like a haha, hook set. We got her. And my younger brother and his friend watched it last year. Oh, dude. The first time. There's not many shows that I feel like the first time watching through it is really worth being there for. That'd be one of them. And the show, phenomenal. The movie and how sci-fi wrapped it up. I understand some of the story decisions they made to try to wrap up the storyline, but at the same time, it was kind of a disappointing way to end the whole thing. But by far one of the coolest fictions that I've ever seen. A we go. So maybe I was wrong. I was thinking going in here, once I found this place, that this was a door into the depths. But apparently not. We're gonna have to take a ride through the ocean. Do you know what the chain of command is? It is the chain I beat you until you understand who's in charge here. Oh man. Leo. I'm who's in goddamn charge here. I think one of the coolest things about fiction like that to me is when they have like modern influence replacements for cuss words. It just adds so much character to the entire setting. I don't know why, but it does. All right, where are you? There you are. And boop. Okay, fine. Be that way then. Boop. There you are. Yeah, at least there's a movie, but I agree. It's a shame. It should have been a longer series. Yeah. And wasn't that... I found it after it was like all said and done and canceled in college. But didn't Sci-Fi air it out of order in hopes that people wouldn't like it? And then people absolutely loved it, put it back in order and told Sci-Fi to go pound sand? What the frack are you talking about? Frack. That's Battlestar Galactica, isn't it? Yeah, okay. It's like, that sounds familiar. Talk about something I need to watch again. Okay, so are you one who likes the original or the new one? Beers, Beats, and Battlestar Galactica? Haven't seen the original? Okay. I have not either. Oh, shit. I need to take a picture of that one. I've not either. You saw nothing. BSG is what you're currently watching with your bro and his friend? Ooh, how far are you into it? I like the new one, but it felt like it got weird towards the end. Super cool. Should rewatch it. Yeah. Did you watch Caprica as well then? If you watched BSG? Caprica, man, it's been... shit, maybe 10 years. I don't even know how long it's been out, but this is stuff that I watched in college, and then I watched like half of BSG with my wife before kids. Then kids came and like time evaporated. But yeah, Caprica was a really interesting addition to the storyline, I think. Like 4 episodes after the miniseries opening, so it just started. Yeah, you're right at the start of it. Wow. Such a phenomenal series. Let's take a picture of this one. Nice. I'm gonna have if you have any questions, you need to push in the right direction, let me know. All right, thanks. Yeah, I've been having a great time with this so far. Thanks for jumping in, Penguin. Been figuring out everything so far. It took me a while on a few things, but we got there. A couple of facepalm moments. But, I'm absolutely loving this. Boom, there we go. If anyone's gonna push, it'll be me. Oh yeah, I'm sure I've given you some gray hairs in some moments. So Penguin, when was the first time you played this? Finding a lot of people, it's been a long time. A couple of people said 5 years or so. 2019. Nice. Very good. Well, that's good to know. There's been a couple of moments, like, I felt like it's come pretty naturally, but there's been a couple of them where it's like, okay, this is painful. What am I missing? Oh, Quantum Moon. The only other time I've actually given a hint was the Tower of Quantum Knowledge. Oh, when you've given someone a hint? Gotcha. Yeah, and I think the only, like, real tip you gave me was finding that Easter egg earlier on. You played in January, absolutely loved it. Ah, okay, so you are the most recent player that I've had jump in. Oh, man. I'm excited to play the DLC. Spent 6 full loops trying to figure it out. Oof. Whoever, congratulations. You've learned the rule of quantum imaging. Take this knowledge with you on the remainder of your quantum pilgrimage. Remember, the other quantum shards have other lessons to teach. Our curiosity goes with you on your journey. You walk in the footsteps of those who came before you, and your path guides those who will follow later. This game has me thinking that that's deeper than it actually is. With the footsteps of those who came before you, and will guide those who came before you, and your path guides those who will come later. Oh, people have built mods for this? That'd be cool. You haven't tried any of them? Okay. You can also download the alpha version and check it out. And from what you guys have said, the alpha was actually quite a bit different from launch version. And you're saying it's a student project. I didn't actually know that. Of course, I haven't watched the documentary yet. So this started as some kind of a student project? I went into game modding. Well, that's fair. You know, honestly, I've not really ever been into game modding either, but I think that's mostly because I have so many games to play that I haven't really done it much. Except Gary's mod. Played the absolute hell out of Gary's mod. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to watching that documentary when I'm through this too. Okay. Local man can't jump over a 4-foot high wall. Okay, down we go. Just dumps you right out. Okay. I need to take a picture of the moon. I need to take a picture of the moon before I fly into it, don't I? I can't believe I didn't think about that until now. I just... I say that. Oh, he just uses brain again. Oh, man. I love you guys. That's hilarious. It was probably funnier than it should have been to me, but damn, that's funny. Okay. I'm gonna laugh about that one for a while. All right. Oh! Hammy! Let's claw! More pad! There we go. Talk about a movie I haven't seen in literal decades. Come here, you. Into the depths of hell rode the 500. Yeah, you've done really well. Far cry from the playthroughs I've seen where it's actually physically painful to watch. Oh, well, I'm glad it's at least not painful to watch. That's good. I can definitely say that I've been enjoying the experience, so at least there's that. Fair, expected. Top 5? Oh, wow, thank you. That's quite a compliment from the veterans. So we just stick around? Cool. Well, I'm glad it has been entertaining. Alright, so if you touch it, shit breaks. Kind of expected. I hope they make a sequel. You know, not having finished it, I don't know if I would want a sequel or just a new IP. From, like, in the same vein. Sequels are tricky, but I totally understand the sentiment, for sure. They said they won't. They're working on something new that's unrelated. Okay. How the actual hell? I mean, this came out, what, 5 years ago? 6 years ago at this point? Okay, so we can get here. How the heck do we get in? Maybe I have to get out of the ship? You look sketchy. Whoa! Ah, okay. I was hoping that was gonna be a hole that I could get into. Do these also hurt? Probably. Science! Yep, they hurt. I broke it. Oh, come on. Come on. You did warn me. Oh, no. It did. I was hoping I could fix it before it actually popped. Go away, stupid notification. Telegram notifications linger on the screen longer than I would like them to. Abandonment due to neglect. Wait, it has an eject button? Actually, you know, good point. What is the reactor? Oh, I see. On the right side of the cockpit. Can I not? You can free look. That's on buckle. View map. Hold down on the D-pad. Oh, yeah, yeah. Perfect. Thank you. It's like, I have the dumb. Raise eject cover. Oh, man. There's exactly one way to take a selfie of your character. Hide game suit. Did you eject the cockpit into the village? There's also the loop, just see the new guy eject before takeoff. That, yeah, you know. That's funny. There's one way to take a selfie of a character outside the suit in this game. I'm curious about that. Yes. Of all things, I did not expect that to be an achievement. What does this button do? That's meeting. Put on the suit. Shoot. Scout. Inside the windshield of the cockpit, remove the suit. Strap in the pilot's chair. Oh. Interesting. Maybe we should try that. Not right now, but we'll have to try that. That's like a finale thing. What have I learned today? Well, I got into the Tower of Quantum Knowledge. And the Tower of Quantum Trial. And now... I'm trying to figure out how to get into the inside of the... the lightning ball. And I also... No, don't do that. Dang it! And I've learned how to be a photographer, and then I accidentally get out of my seat and the moon disappears and ruins my plan. So there's that. I'm like, oh, clever, take a picture. No, no pictures for you. All right. Can it actually pass through? It can't. So it bounces off. So the question is, do I have to use my new found abilities in ejecting? Is there a dead spot? Does it have anything to do with the jellyfish red spots? How do we get in? Doesn't help that the camera keeps changing around with the perspective. It's gonna mess with my head. I just don't see any variation in this core. Okay, well. Did I learn anything new here? Tower of Quantum Knowledge. Tornado simulation, right. Southern Observatory. Oh yeah, we got the Southern Observatory too. Suppressing calm beneath the current. Some sort of electric field surrounds the planet's core. And we decided to stop searching for the eyes signal. There were other concerns that the probability of launching the probe in the correct direction was absurdly small. There's more to explore here. So I missed something at the observatory. Well, son of a gun. 6th location. So they went on a pilgrimage. To explore the 6th location, the shrine on the quantum moon must be on the moon's north pole. So many things to do, yes. It's just confusing because there's 2 locations now where I went to and I thought I looked through them pretty good, but there's something else that I missed. Or maybe they're like something adjacent that I have to do to figure that out, but still. They built a shrine on the quantum moon to aid in the pilgrimage. I wonder if I have to shoot the probe into it. Haven't done that yet. After 2 groups of numbers stranded on Ember Twin and Brittle Hollow, they were reunited, became the united goal to find and visit the quantum moon. Okay. The other quantum shards have other lessons to teach. Oh yeah, and the interloper. Okay. This is probably gonna end poorly, but I must know. Like, I kind of expect this to kill me. Maybe not. Okay. That's gonna make things difficult. How to get through? I feel like this is something I should know. Probe bounced off of it. I bounce off of it. Shit eats shit when I touch it. And those are jellyfish. So confused. The double winky eye face. And this is where the knowledge-based game comes in. Because I feel like I missed something that should make this make sense. Electrical. Okay, so the jellyfish are electrical, like charged. The ship is charged. Do I just gotta back in butt first because that's the electrical system? That'd be interesting. This is probably gonna blow up my ship. Yep, okay. Well, I tried. Except it's kind of sparking now. See, if I don't look at it approach, exactly. If I can't see it, it can't see me. But I thought I'd fixed it. Did I stop it at like 99%? Oh, 72. Oh, jellyfish, tell me your secrets. Because I'm slightly confused. Oh, that's what it was. Okay. Like, something's not right here. That was amazing. Ponder upon the core. Just shot myself with the probe launcher. You are hilarious. That's amazing. I want to see this. Yep. Okay. Now. She's gonna blow. Right? Cockpit damaged. This is probably not the way. But we're gonna do it anyway. Oh. It had me all excited for a second. It actually looked like it was gonna work. What am I missing? Jellyfish or jellyfish? Jellyfish, your cap does not have electricity on it, my friend. Because you're a jellyfish. And jellyfish don't have electricity on their heads. You're not a real jellyfish, you jerk. Say jellyfish 30 times, then they'll reveal their secrets to you. Let me in! Okay, so none of these brute force ways are working, so I'm missing something significant here. What am I missing? You're not real. Probably missing knowledge, yes. So that's why I think we're going to have to come back here. Streamer doesn't know. Apparently not. Okay. There's something about this that I don't understand yet. So I think we're gonna go check out the interloper and come back once I noodle on it. Can't wait to watch the DLC. Ooh. All in due time. Getting zapped underwater would be so terrifying. Have you ever gotten nailed by a jellyfish? Talk about... on the list of shit that sucks, that's pretty high up there. I haven't gotten a bad one, but I had one when I was in Mexico visiting my grandparents. They... Dutch people that moved from Michigan to Mexico for the winters. He did in Mexico. Okay. Yeah, people who are afraid of deep water. I don't know what the actual name for that phobia is, but I'm like borderline. I'm fine with water. Thalassophobia? Okay. You pulled that one out quick. But yes. I'm fine with small lakes. I'm fine with pools. But the ocean is a curse. There's so many things that want to eat you. And I live 10 minutes from Lake Michigan. So, it's about the same. You. Lake Michigan is essentially a mini ocean. There are like more things on land that want to eat you than in the ocean? Yeah, fair. Do you have a fear of the ocean? But everyone should have a healthy respect for the ocean? Yeah. Yeah, that's totally fair. And I don't know. I don't think I'm afraid of the ocean. I'm afraid of the things that are in the ocean. It is a harsh mistress. I mean, I say this having been like, we went out fishing. What were we, 8 miles? 10 miles offshore? We were doing a hand line for sailfish out there. An amazing experience. But orcas scare the ever-living shit out of me. I mean, we saw them out there. I didn't have an experience interacting with them. But my grandpa, he's gotten caught in between mama and baby before. And it's like, terrifying. Oh yeah, beautiful, beautiful animals. But apex predators. Kind of like polar bears. Are you anywhere near the ocean? Do you see them out where you're at? So remember, right? They like that north cold water, don't they? Oh, Dark Bramble. That's the other place I gotta go. Fair, fair. You're like Tahoe? Okay. How does Lake Tahoe compare in size? Because I know, like you said, Tahoe is much deeper than Lake Michigan. But I'm curious, because and then Superior, I'm curious. I don't actually know how deep Superior is. Let's see here. Zero attacks in the wild versus so many in the wild. Yeah, orcas really only go after you if, like, you attack them or you get in between mama and baby, right? Michigan's bigger, but Tahoe is not small either. Yeah, well, I mean, especially Michigan and Superior are big-ass lakes. Okay, not that button. This one. Okay, we'll come back to you because the interloper is right here. And I can say that I went to Michigan Tech for engineering school up in the Upper Peninsula here, the Keweenaw Peninsula specifically. And we would go from sauna to Lake Superior and back. And I did that on January 2. It's the earliest in the year I've ever gone into one of the Great Lakes, and I'm fairly certain that that experience took a solid decade off my life. What is that sound? Never seen a really big lake, but someday. What is going on? Oh. That's what's going on. Okay. The gravity shifted to the sun and I was so confused. Alright, so you don't want me to land on you. I understand. Kind of. I know that you have a hole in you that I need to enter. Freaking telegram? Here, let's do this. I'm gonna quick... What? Telegram desktop. Okay, go away. We got our Twitch chat over here, and the Telegram notifications keep popping up and covering the bottom of Twitch chat, which is the most recent messages. Oh, you go to the ocean a lot as a kid? Local man attributes feels to Nice. Oh, man. Is it in the backside? Ooh. Will you let me land on you? Oh, look, now you have a gravitational pull. Imagine that. Hello. Very weak. Yeah, I noticed that as I stepped over the landing gear there. This is troublesome. It seems the comet wishes to submerge our shuttle in ice. If we stay on the surface too long, the shuttle may freeze entirely. Which, the shuttle had a bunch of ice on it when I saw it. Even if it did, couldn't someone call it back home to the gravity cannon on Ember Twin? Yes, but the exploration of the comet would be more difficult if we were without a shuttle until someone recalled it. Perhaps we shouldn't have landed on the dark side of the comet. Suppose one of us remained in the shuttle to keep it warm and continue monitoring the surface. This would be wise, I think, Clary. If you don't mind waiting here with it, Poke and I can continue to investigate the surface. Right, so then they went to investigate the surface and never came back. So, question is, can I find where they went in? Or do I need to yank the shuttle back to Ember Twin before I can find an entrance? Oh yeah, talk about a weak gravitational field. Holy smokes. Another fun fact, the two trails coming off the comet is realistic. One is an ion trail and the other is dust and debris trail. Oh, that's cool. I know a reasonable amount about astral bodies usually, but comets are one thing that I've never looked into. And that's something I was curious about. Is the facing of the comet realistic? Always facing the sun, tail going away from the sun. Because when you look at it, you would expect, based on our, planetary physics, the tail would be behind its path of motion. But I don't think that's the case, especially with the ion trail. For as advanced as the Nomai are, their shuttles are the absolute worst. You're not wrong there. They're terrible. I tried piloting one once. Didn't go well. Alright, so it looks like we're just kind of stuck here and have to go out on the ice, which is not a great thing. I don't want to get too overzealous here either. Interesting. Don't fully know, but my guess is no. Because the scale here seems weird. Yeah. I don't want to jump, but I think I have to. Okay. Now we have not ice to slide around on. What did you find here? Oh, hello. Fancy seeing you here. I feel like I'm just wandering. There's so few landmarks on this thing. I just walked all the way around it, didn't I? Okay. So it wants to freeze it. I wonder if in order to get inside, I'm assuming there's things inside, we gotta yank that shuttle out of there first. It's probably already... Okay, that's not what I wanted to do. Probably already too late in this cycle, though. Give it one more look around, just to make sure I didn't miss anything obvious. Then fly the absolute eternity back to Ember Twin. The way gravity works isn't quite right. Oh, interesting. It's went into the math of how it works. Yeah, pretty simplified model, I would imagine. Especially when it comes to, like, rotating the ships around. Would probably suck to try to play this if it was a realistic gravity model, actually. Very hard to do with multi-body gravity simulation. Yes. I'm talking about computationally expensive. Holy smokes. Less simplified and more tweaked. Okay. There's an N-body gravity mod for the game. Oh boy. No, buckle up. Okay. Now, I want to see what happens. I don't know what the shrine is yet. So I know the shrine exists, but I don't know what it is. Oh, that's unfortunate. I did not mean to do that. There we go. And I know it needs to be at the North Pole. I have no idea what it is yet, so we're just going to touch it and see what happens now that I have a picture of it. Unless, can I see it? Probably not. Oh, shit! Okay. That worked when I didn't expect it to. Dude, my heart stopped for a second there. Oh, man. What's Up with the Physics in Outer Wilds by Zen42 NYT. Ooh, I'm actually going to pull that up real quick. Yes, we made it. We made it to the quantum moon because I learned how to use the camera properly. Zen42, there we go. Cool. Put that on my list to watch after. Okay, we're gonna probably want to land this sucker. There's some shenanigans going on with this gravity. Unidentified signal. Alright, this is cool. I don't know what I expected to happen there, but that straight up wasn't it. And there's the shuttle. Well, there was the shuttle. Okay. This is gonna screw with my head. Everything's disappearing when you're not looking at it. What is going on? Okay, so the Tower of Quantum Knowledge, the Tower of Quantum Trials. What is that? The Quoom! Come on, jump! Recall the rule of the sixth location. Yeah, the shrine must be at the North Pole. You have recalled the rule of quantum imaging. Recall the rule of the sixth location. Oh, that's what it is. It's the rock when you're not observing it. Do the lights turn off when you close the door? No. I'm assuming this is the shrine, right? So... Oh, wait a second. That's the light switch. Oh, jeez. Turns out... the light switch is the thing. Oh, that's nifty. Okay, so we can travel around to different planets like this. Okay, listen here, bud. Here I am like, ooh, there's a thing. This is used flashlight, seeing people turn on the shrine lights, it takes forever. Oh no. So they just sit here and wiggle this thing back and forth to do it? That sounds awful. I don't want to turn it off again. Because... I'm here now. But, again, I feel like we're missing knowledge. Oh. That would be painful. So I think we gotta rotate again. Wait a second. I'm gonna try one thing. Are we missing knowledge? Either missing knowledge or missing how to apply it. Which this one feels like missing how to apply it. Which side of the wall are you gonna be on, Collider? No, we're not missing knowledge. I'm just a dummy. We're not at the North Pole. He used his brain again. Yes, I did. My brain got distracted by the cool shiny thing in front of me. Oh, no, 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 no. Shh. Bye, Moon. It's still here. It's trying to go away, but we're still here. Did not get around to facepalming IRL yet. Well, that's good. And now I'm gonna die to gravity. Oh no. We're coming in hot. Oh! Not dead. The lock-on HUD in pictures one? Yeah. Okay. I mean, you're not wrong. But it's definitely a thing. Alright, go away, Shrine. You need to be somewhere else right now. No, you need to be somewhere else. Go away. I just need to make sure I don't accidentally, like, smash into something or get caught by a stiff gust of wind. Because I might just fold in half. Oh, that's interesting. So how do you get around without yeeting yourself off the quantum moon? The Quoom. How indeed. Because when I was traveling with the shrine itself, it was always in the same spot. There it is. I think? No. It doesn't help that bloody thing is changing all around me. Listen here, you spookiness. Does this count as the North Pole? Let's find out. We're not at the North Pole, but we're close. Come on. There we go. Now! So we need to actually go to the North Pole. Oh. The landscape changes depending on which planet you're around. That, I did not expect that. I mean, it makes sense, but... Das Brain was not expecting that. You're not supposed to be up here, you're supposed to be at the South Pole, bud. So... Or am I just being a dingus and I need to come in on the North Pole? Now that our goose is cooked. Well, bye, Moon. Shuttle does what it wants. So... the brain's ticking. It is. We're trying anyway. And what I'm thinking... the landscape changed, but it was very obviously blocked off from the North Pole. So either one of the planets has an opening that you can get to the North Pole. I missed something in the dialogue, or misunderstood something in the dialogue that explains where you gotta be. Like which one you gotta be around. Or you have to land at the North Pole to begin with. And I don't know what the right answer is. Are you here, Spooky Moon? Where are you? You are right here. Right? I mean, you should be. Let's be looking. Does looking at it on the map make it move? Oh, that bugger. It does, doesn't it? There it is. The image of it? Yeah, I was wondering, like, does it... How much of an image do you need, but does the image of it in the... Dang it all. There we go. Keep that up. Does the image of it in the map trigger the move? And which one is the North Pole? There we go. That'll be good enough. Oh, come on. Can't rotate with it. Because it triggers a shot with the camera. Oh boy. Alright, so is this the South Pole again? Probably. It always welcomes you at the South Pole, regardless of where you enter. Okay. I understand what that means now. Regardless of where you go, you're gonna end up here. Some kind of a block. Why is there a probe there? Well, it's my probe. Like, I don't remember it landing there. So I don't think I'm going to find a way around just by wandering and searching. I think there's some sequence that I need to find the shrine and do it at the shrine. Oh, hey, hi, shrine. So we saw Dark Bramble. I at least want to lay eyes on each of the planets first before I really give it up. Alright, so Brittle Hollow and Dark Bramble are both blocked. There's the eye. Dark Bramble. Okay, so Giant Steep. Let's look at this one. Oh, that's spooky. And you're just gonna huck me out into space. Ain't you? Yeah, you're clockwise. You're just gonna pitch me out into the middle of nowhere. Oh, there it is. Okay, so it's more northern now. Interestingly, the probe is still showing the brittle hollow variant. Okay. So we're at the North Pole now. Aha! There it is. Like you said, spin around 3 times. This is gonna be a rock wall on either side, isn't it? What is going on? This is spooky. Why is there like bites taken out of this rock? It's moving. Hi? Solenum. Who are you? We don't speak the same language. The eye, mask, the quantum moon, and the probe? What is the helmet? Did Automod grab my three-eye smile? I didn't see it come through, actually. No. Maybe she just ripped your head off or something when you talked to her. I didn't know what to expect. I mean, honestly, meeting one of them in the flesh was one of the last things on my list of expectations. And now I gotta noodle through what this means. Oh. Can I not equip the translator? Oh. I see. .:paren is being blocked by Twitch? That's super weird. It's even blocked for me. Huh. Pick up the explain, identify, pick up U-stone, identify. I've never met one of your kind before. It's an honor to speak with you. I particularly admire your 4 eyes. Here, one sec, guys. Alright, I'm back. Wave came down for a second. Particularly admire your 4 eyes. There are many questions I would ask if I could comprehend your language. You have my gratitude for understanding mine. I'm still in a Nomai. My clan arrived in the star system before my birth, and we now call it home. Are they not dead? Are they outside of the time loop? Because they're masks. This is the quantum moon, where we were both standing. Despite also orbiting other celestial bodies, the quantum moon is the eye of the universe's moon. What? We are orbiting the eye of the universe now, although we cannot see it. Only the quantum moon's reflection of it. The eye is older than the universe itself, and my clan believes it dwells in an extremely distant orbit around this star system. Okay, so we did that. Explain you. I'm on my first pilgrimage to the quantum moon. I'll know my clan make this journey when we come of age. Even though the eye cannot be reached from here, the quantum moon remains special to us, as it carries us nearer to the eye than any other place we know. I've journeyed here to be close to the eye. While the eye is obscured from our sight, we can see the quantum moon's reflection of the eye in the sky above us. Have you encountered a quantum shard on another planet? The shards look the same as the quantum moon's surface does now, while at the eye. From this, we can reasonably infer the quantum moon's natural state is as we see it now, and that the eye is its primary location. Given the quantum moon is the eye's moon, it's likely that any characteristics of the moon exhibits are also exhibited by the eye itself. The moon and its shards, for instance, are quantum. Thus, the eye is likely also a quantum. In fact, this moon is probably quantum because its proximity to the eye made it quantum. The same way the areas surrounding the quantum shards that landed on other planets eventually became quantum too. Okay. I imagine your purpose here is the same as mine, to learn about and to find the eye of the universe. I'm unsure how you arrived here, however, perhaps you came from another star system, as my clan originally did. There's a fundamental uncertainty throughout the universe. Normally, this uncertainty is only observable on a very small scale. As one approaches the eye, however, that uncertainty grows enormously. The quantum moon probably exhibits macroscopic quantum behavior because it is its proximity to the eye. Shards that broke off the quantum moon have a similar effect, as I imagine you've seen elsewhere in the star system. Conscious observation forces a quantum object to collapse into a single possibility. Conscious observation. Okay. But what would happen if a conscious observer somehow entered the eye itself? Over time, this would become my clan's greatest question. Did I do all of them? I think so. Yeah, okay. That's it? Ah. This is the first time on the Quantum Moon. It's my first time here. If you've come looking for answers, I hope you find them. I suppose you could reach the eye of the universe. Suppose you could reach the eye of the universe. Would you try to enter it? What do you imagine the effects of a conscious observer might be? We do not have much connection, you and I. Still, this encounter feels special. I hope you won't mind if I think of you as a friend. Well, I mean, from what I've seen outside, you don't have many of those left anyway, so... Does it matter the order? I'll put this one here. No, it doesn't. Okay. So that means this will already be the one that I read. Yeah, okay. So Quantum Moon and Eye of the Universe. Yeah, I mean... either they're all still out there in some quantum state, or they're all dead, so... Now imagine you notice the quantum moon changes in appearance depending on which location it is currently orbiting. For instance, the moon looks quite different when orbiting Giant's Deep than it does orbiting the Hourglass Twins. Because the quantum moon clearly changes its different forms, the eye, being this moon's primary location, must be similarly malleable. From this, we can hypothesize that the eye represents extreme changeability. That said, despite its malleable nature, the quantum moon becomes locked into one specific version of itself when it's consciously observed. But what would happen if a conscious observer were to enter the eye? Like so many of my clan before me, I journeyed here to see the quantum moon's reflection of the eye. This is the closest any of us have come to seeing the eye itself. You may think I'm strange, but I have a hypothesis that I may not entirely be alive. Perhaps my journey has reached its end. I mean, the sun station said that it was a couple 100,000 years ago. So is this just a quantum entangled version? Yeah, Schrodinger's Nomai. Alright, so I think the only two left then. So we did that and all three. That and those two. So I think it's just these two. Many of my clan have believed that the eye called to us for a particular purpose. When I was a child, I used to believe the eye was malevolent, to have lured my clan to the star system, only to then completely vanish from them. So, only to vanish from them so completely. But I do not fear the eye anymore. In fact, it became my fondest hope to see the eye itself someday. But I fear this may be beyond my reach. So you may think I'm strange, but I have a hypothesis that it may not be entirely alive. Yeah, so I read that one. Okay, so I think that's all of them. Alright, so I did this with each of them, this with each of them, this with all three, this with those two, and then those two together. I thought I did that one already. Alright, thank you. These are the two tenets of Nomai philosophy. To seek out and understand is our way of living. Interesting. Yeah, I could have sworn I did that one already. That's funny. Appreciate you pointing it out. Okay. The fact that you're watching me is very weird. Like, nice little Tetris gamepad you got there. For some reason I expected it to do something. Interesting. So, we learned lots of things. I was wondering what that would do. Where are we? Back on Timber Hearth. I have so many questions now. Like my brain is just spinning. Like, did I miss something? Is this... Did that cover all of the information there? I need to actually learn the location of the eye with the probe, I guess. There's only one of these that I haven't seen. And I just want to lay eyes on the quantum moon state. If it ever gets there. Come on. Are you not going to go to the Ash Twins? Come on. You're the Hourglass Twins. You say it's a cool one. Okay. Yeah, maybe not. I was thinking like, it should go there. But she's being stubborn, so. Okay. Interesting. This way. Can I get there? I don't. The ship must have bit the dust at some point. Here we go. Oh, it could be. The question is, can I land this without completely goobering my face? I don't think so. Especially not now that it flew past me. Might have been okay if it wasn't for gravity. Come on, come on. Up, 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 up. That's a wall. That's a wall. We're gonna hit the wall. Oh yeah. The more I get into this game, the more it continues to just blow my mind. Like, of all the things, I never expected to actually be speaking directly with one of the Nomai. I thought it was like an archaeological adventure, essentially. But that was pretty cool. And the way to communicate with the symbol stones and stuff, that was really nice. Nice touch. Alright, ship log. I gotta call it here soon. Because I have to do this thing called work tomorrow. Quantum moon. Land on the surface of the quantum moon. Found a dead Nomai in a spacesuit. But are they actually dead? Yeah, so the rules of quantumness. The sixth location. Solemn wonders what happened if conscious observer would be to enter the eye. Just play games at work like you do. You know, if I didn't work for myself, maybe. Funny enough, this same chair is where I sit to do all of that. Just use the time loop for work and play. There you go. Hack physics. Reverse itself should make it even easier. Yeah. It should. There's this trade-off. Income versus leisure. Alright, now we landed on the interloper. Okay, we got that. Yeah, so there's still subsurface stuff that I gotta get here. 3 no way by the shuttle. Clary stayed behind. Lost contact with the 2 others. So I gotta figure out how to get inside of the interloper yet. There's the interloper, there's the Ash Twin project, the vessel, and escape pod 3. The tracking module, Feldspar. Southern Observatory. I gotta get back there apparently. I missed something there. Okay. This is starting to look more complete, though. I think. Yeah. So I'm thinking... the next step would be Southern Observatory. Go back there and figure out what I missed there. I'm stuck on... oop, wrong stick. The Ash Twin stuff for now, I think. So, yeah, Southern Observatory. I want to get to Ember Twin and yank that shuttle out of the interloper and see about getting in there, if that makes a difference for getting in there. And then it might be Dark Bramble time. Because I don't know a way into the core of Giant's Deep yet. I know how to get there, but I don't know a way in there. That's what I'm thinking. Yeah, so. Anywho. For tonight, it's time to go let my gray matter rest. That was quite interesting. Getting that dump from the Nomai. I don't know quite what to make of that, actually. Very interesting. But it's like, are they actually alive or not? A lot done tonight. Yeah. Yeah, it feels like it was a lot of progress. A lot of loops are starting to come to a close. At least dots connected, I think. So I think tonight was the first point I felt like I'm over the hump of the halfway point. Like I don't actually know where the halfway point is, you know. So now it's like, oh, okay, now I'm starting to come into figuring out what's actually going on. So, but yeah, I almost dread finishing this, which I'm sure you can kind of relate to. It's been such a wonderful, wonderful thing to be playing and story and stuff that I don't want to be in the position you're in necessarily of wishing I could play it for the first time. But here we are. So anyway, I hope you all have a wonderful evening. If you're watching it and you have not followed, I would appreciate if you do so. And I will be back Tuesday. Same time, 9 p.m. Eastern. And we'll dig right back into it. So you'll have a wonderful evening.